What up, people? What up? What up? What up? It's been a minute since I got on here. Probably gonna throw this into multiple platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Shit, I might even put it over on Instagram. Just want to talk a little bit about some things that I've been picking up and learning, and some things that I'm trying to do, or so to speak, whatever the case may be. By the way, plug real quick. This is for everyone here in beauty care. Store in the house, but it's still a store online for everyone hair and beauty care LLC. For everyone hair and beauty care LLC, go check it out. Pretty much all your needs that you can imagine, except for food at this time. Baby, women, men, um, you know, and it should be for everyone hair and beauty care LLC and much more because it has much more than just hair and beauty care. But what I want to talk about is money, which is something that I'm usually talking about when I'm on here. And for example, this, the markets, the crypto, the stock, and all of that type of situation. A lot of people don't want to mess with it because they don't want to lose money, and then there's especially on the crypto side, stuff doesn't exist. It's digital. You gotta hope that you put real money into it and you don't lose it in their system or whatever the case may be. Or they call it betting. You're guessing, doing a lot of guesswork, and just But I would say this, as far as those comments go, it is a game in a lot of ways. But if you look at it in the right way as a game, it's a very realistic game. A game that will definitely change your real life. Not like those video games you play where, you just won or you just lose and you just start over. No, in this case, when you lose something. And when you win something. You know what I'm saying? Um, Main thing I would say about that situation, um, start small where I'm at. Um, I'm doing penny buys and little $5 buys, $10 buys, $20 buys. But what I'm doing is I do my research on what I'm gonna pay for, what I'm gonna buy, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or uh, energy transfer, Tesla, Goldman and Sachs, you name it. There's, what I mean. I do my research on what they're doing. Um, like for example, right now, Meta is about to create some income by investing in a certain line of restaurants or something of that nature. So, and they're going to gain money from that, from doing that venture. So, looking up that company that they're doing that business venture with, finding out who they are, what they put money into, what they stock up, what their, Bitcoin or what coins they're buying, and you buy the stuff that they're buying, and you buy portions of them, and you buy portions of Meta, you get paid when their money, when their stock and their value goes up. You'll get money out of that. The biggest thing out of that situation is, number one, d.c.a.ing, which is dollar cost averaging, making sure that you're putting in a certain amount of money no matter how much you gain, no matter how much you lose, and taking profits. And in order to take profits, yes, you have to be paying attention, you have to be watching, you have to be present. So that way you can actually get to the money when it happens, because you're talking about a fluctuating market. So of course, um, it's going to go up, and then it's going to go back down, and then it's going to go up. And the thing about it is, it's just not even trying to catch when it goes up higher than it goes low. Just catch when it goes up, when it's on its up. When it's on a up, you know what I'm saying, where it's just leveling up before it actually falls, which usually is just a regulation, like it falls and regroups and continues to go up, which they call an upward trend. And that happens also on the downside as well. But if you're paying attention, if you're watching it like you would be playing a video game or a TV show or something like that, and you just keeping an eye on it, making sure you're paying attention to it. And this is talking from the terms of holding dollar cost averaging money in and holding it. You're not even trading it. Trading is the ultimate risk because it's the ultimate risk and reward, because when you initiate a trade for a certain amount of time, during that time period, you're taking the risk of it dipping and you can't pull out until your trade time is over. And of course, the reward of if it just keeps going up and your trade time ends and it was still going up, or it hasn't fallen yet, that means that whole time that you were trading, you made money. How much you make off of that money and all of that in particularly is based off of how valuable that stock is or how valuable that coin is, and its utilitarian value, whether it has it or not, what it's trading against, how often it's being traded, who all is trading it. And that's the biggest thing about doing this is the research, finding out what's actually going on with that in particular stock, coin, whatever it is, and see what that company's doing, because this isn't fake. It's not real. They're really making this type of money out here and not going to a fucking 9 to 5 and sweating and trading time for money, so to speak. Yeah, technically you would be trading time for money when you take time out to pay attention to that. But imagine versus having to go out and cut a yard or fix a car or work in a packaging warehouse or something like that, or go work at a grocery store. You're sitting at home cooking up some tacos for dinner, and you're looking at your phone and you just made $1,000 in the last 2 hours because you had initiated a 2 hour trade, or you lost some money. But at the same time, that's the word the dollar cost average. There's always a response for every problem that can come about, way to protect yourself. But the main thing to protect yourself is the acceptance that you're going to lose at times. Just like playing basketball or playing cards, or you know what I'm saying, unless you can stack the deck or cheat, you're gonna lose at some time. All depending on how much and how smart you're playing the game is all depending on how much you lose. And the main thing is the dollar cost average and to pull profits as often as possible. Train want to start when I know y'all done heard like multiple different sounds that happen extra loud while I'm doing this. Now I got a train and it's long, I can tell. Dollar cost average into either market. Actually, you can dollar cost average paying your bills. You can dollar cost average budgeting your finances, period. But dollar cost average to keep your money going up and to protect when you do take losses, to where you don't take major losses. And the other best way to protect taking major losses, or you know what I'm saying, when you invest, is pulling profits often, extremely often as you possibly can, finding the lowest cost ways to pull them, having multiple wallets to send money to, having multiple accounts and cards to be able to just send and dump money into. Because once you start, I'm telling you, like for example, if you was to do something with like $10 and you held, I don't know, Tesla for 5 hours, and all of a sudden you made like $1 or $2, and you actually look at your database and you see that you made like $2 in 5 hours off of holding Tesla, just buying $10 worth of Tesla, which is not even a full share of Tesla. Pull that $2. It's just $2. That don't mean nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, it is. It's $2 that you didn't have before, and you didn't do anything for it other than take some money that you had in your pocket and put it in this database and said that it's for, or I want to own $10 worth of that company. That's why I've realized one of my major purposes. I'm not the business owner. I'm not the worker, even though I will work my tail off. I'm the investor. I'm the one that's going to buy the company. I'm the one that's going to put the money up. I'm the one that's going to bring out the info on how to make more money out of the situation and better the situation and tell you, and you go do it. I just put the money up and you cut me a check when you get a check. But that's the video for now. King K, I'm checking out. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the baby crying and I gotta get to it. Back to being daddy. Just check that out. Think about that. Do your research on it. See if it might be able to work for you or if it's even real to you.